Hey there, Virgos. This is Esoteric Tales and Tarot. This is your tarot card and crystal ball scrying reading for the mid-month of September into October. And the energy that I was feeling, it's interesting because I got a bit of anxiety coming through just as I was shuffling your cards and meditating on your reading. But the first card out, which is really nice, is True Love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So beautiful energy for you there. So is the anxiety about something to do with this? Is it a big decision? Big things coming in. So true love, little Cupid's angel over here. This is the romance of a lifetime. So it could be the person that you were thinking of as I did this reading, as I was shuffling then. Whoever was popping up first into your mind. I'm also grabbing some extra energy for you from What's the News? The blues, scared, heavy emotions, mental distress. Okay, this is that anxiety that I was picking up on. So something, it's like a big decision. It's like a big decision or a big choice is the feeling that I was getting from the feeling that I was getting. And then we've got honeymooning, love on the brain, talking often, feeling all the feels. At the bottom of the deck today, good vibes, present and in the moment. I want you to focus on this card in particular. So good vibes, stay in the present, and be in the moment. Don't future project, don't worry about the future, and don't ruminate too much on the past because it doesn't help to be stuck in old energy. Because the cards here are good. True love, this is the romance of a lifetime. The blues, scared, heavy emotions, and mental distress. This could be because when there's new energy or when there's something that, you know, it's causing you anxiety, it can feel like that. Honeymooning, love on the brain, talking often, feeling all the feels. So there could be this energy happening. Maybe it's something new, or maybe you're thinking of something from the past where this energy was there, or you're wanting to get to this. You're wanting to get to this and you don't know how to get there. But, you know, maybe you're feeling anxiety because you're having to speak up and move forward, because it did feel like there was decisions to be made. Let's see what comes out in the Everyday Witch Tarot for you too, Virgo, and just to see what else complements. I like the today energy, taking the opportunity today to change. You know, if there's something that needs to be done, it's reminding me, yesterday I was talking about avoiding things like making phone calls where you need to ask questions, and this was to do with the trades, you know, getting somebody to fix something that you don't understand what it needs to be done, and then you avoid doing it, and it causes you this sort of anxiety and distress. When if you make the phone call, you're so relieved, you might feel like you're asking a silly question or you're saying something that you've had so much anxiety over, and then you feel so relieved. That's the kind of energy that I was feeling, Virgo. So is there something that you need to say to get you out of this blues? Nothing's going to be that scary if you bite the bullet and do it, and it will get you out of the energy here. Four of Wands. You've really got sort of wedding and romance energy, but you've also got justice popping out here. And it's you, the King of Pentacles, coming out. Bottom of the deck, the Lovers. Gosh, there's definitely some energy going on here. So the Lovers, this can be Gemini energy coming through, but also I'm feeling like that decisions and pathways and which way to head. But the Lovers coming in at the bottom of the deck here. So love on the brain. You've got the Four of Wands here. This can be my wedding and commitment card and celebration. So there could be something that you're going to where somebody's getting married, or there's a celebration of someone's relationship or commitment that could be happening where, you know, maybe you've met your true love at something like that. Or this could be you thinking about this, because we've got the honeymoon, the true love, we've got the anxiety. Are you worried about asking somebody whether they want to get into more of a commitment or take the next step? Justice here, we've got Libran energy, but it's this finding balance, and maybe there's something to do with the law that is involved in this energy as well. I can see that there's some tension here. So it could be that there's been something that you were contracted to, or they were, that needs to be considered, some sort of law or legal thing. This could be to do with if there's a next step with property. I'm getting something about property. I want to look through the crystal ball for that. King of Pentacles here, your own energy here. You know, look, he's got a cake here. He's got his red wine. He's celebrating. The dogs are here. He's looking happy. Looks like he's got his whole kingdom here, looking like he's full of fortune. This is the energy that you love to be in, that you like, Virgo, having all of your nice things. Doesn't he seem very similar to this fellow? Once he's let go of all of the stress and drama and just, you know, gone down the bottom and just focused on himself and having a good time. It feels like a similar type energy, just letting everything go. Underneath, I'm not going to deny, there is a player playing the field, not looking to settle, seeking options. It feels like that was underneath, and, you know, maybe a switch of energy, Virgo, where, because it was changing pathways, and maybe that's what you're concerned about doing, or there's a change there. Let me see what comes through the crystal ball for you. Virgos, you're wanting to find this true love. It's coming through. You're wanting stability, because I'm drawn to, as I was looking through the crystal ball, I saw this sort of pyramid type energy, and then there was a triangle, and it was here, and I was thinking triangle too, which is never good to have with relationships, but also even the TP here, the triangles coming through and them holding hands. It's very similar here, like this energy coming through that I can't help but look at, and wanting now to settle, to actually find some stability. It feels like that's what you're wanting, to actually call in this energy of just being able to be in something safe, secure, where you've got everything that you need. Now, are there phone calls and things that you need to do? And are there contracts and loopholes that you need to organize to get this on track? I'd say probably, which is why you've got the blues, scared, heavy emotions, and mental distress. I feel like you're overwhelmed. I feel like there's lots to do. I feel like it could be to do with property and location as well. There could be something happening there, which is why I was talking about the trades or things that need to get done, because that energy came up for me. It was a feeling that I got right at the start of your reading. So maybe there's several things that need to happen, which you're staying stuck on, the projection of future, to get things in line for what you want. The reminder is to just stay in the day, one day at a time, and focus on one thing that you can do to draw forward what you need, and coming out of the negative energy, because scared energy or the blues just draws more of that. And you want to stay indoors. You want to be staying in your room and not getting things done. It's not good to stay in that overwhelm. You'll feel so much better just to get up and do one thing, make one phone call, find something else out of how you can move to the next step. Or if you need to make a phone call and talk to somebody, if you're worried about it, if you need to ask someone out on a date, if that's what the thing is, if the romance is the issue, it's really not going to be such a big thing. You'll find out either way. You know, you've got to make the first step. You have to do that to change the energy. And it's nice energy here. You know, underneath the Lovers, you've got the Emperor as well, and the Hermit, which is you underneath here. So these are the cards that are coming out. Emperor, Hermit. You know, you've had the Tower card is what you've probably already had and been worried about. The foundation's knocking over. Well, maybe it's time to just contemplate, like the Hermit does, like you do, your good energy, and just start something new. You know, you can start living in a tent here. You don't need much. Look at how happy these people are. You know, don't look at everybody else and think, oh, you know, they've got the car, I'd have to have the castle. No, you're happy in the tent. You know, you don't need all of these things, Virgo. They're just things. It's better to focus on what makes you emotionally happy, what brings you joy, what brings you the good vibes, the simple things. Look at him, you know, not needing much, having a great old time. So Virgo, I hope it's been of help. I'm going to give you the lucky numbers, but thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, for liking the videos. It's helping the channel to grow. The numbers that I've got is 4, 11, 6, 10, 20. I have got 50 coming out. I've got 44, 46 and 47. I've got 33 and 3. These are your numbers. There's lots of them that are coming through. I'm just looking through the smoke for you to see if 102. You've got a deep. Somebody else got a big numbers too. I think it was Cancers as well, or maybe it was Leos. Thanks so much for tuning in, for subscribing, and for liking the channel. As I said, your support means the world to me. Give me a message down below. Let me know how this resonates. I'll catch up with you soon, Virgos. You are the lucky last. Bye for now.